soda. When people say no, all fast money, never slow.
What's up guys, Cursing Gamer here. Welcome back to NekoPara. In the last episode, Chocola and Vanilla, the two cat girls, shipped themselves in a box to my bakery, and I'm watching them, and it was a crazy day. So yeah, finally got the phone call from the sister Shiguri. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, let's
ショ
start.
コラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
I finally got a hold of Shiguri, leaving no room for bargain. I cut to the chase. But Shiguri, even if you say that, I don't think Chocola and Vanilla
と
will.
ころで兄様、この妹目に今朝の愛のささやきを。
Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any
あ、
case,
すみません。お父様から呼ばれましたので失礼いたします。愛してますわ兄様。ではまた。
wait, Shiguri. She hung up, seriously, as the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed. I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shiguri. Hey, what's up, girls?
朝ごはんおいしいですね。ご主人様のご飯はいつでもおいしいですにゃ。
Thanks.
ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。
There's no ketchup on her cheek. There's not even ketchup there.
芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。
Ah,
ペロ。
adorable. The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves in squid sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all of that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay?
ご主人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？
That's not what I'm saying.
ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。
How fun are you, Chocola? How fun are you?
昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Vanilla, watch your phrasing, okay? Watch your phrasing, okay? Watch your phrasing. Stop with the exactly, that's what I'm saying. Watch your phrasing, Vanilla. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. Of course, cat girls love milk. Kind of reminds me of that song I just listened to earlier. The La Bebe remix. Oh my god. That song. No, that's a lot of words that I don't want to say. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand.
ここにショコラがいたら。ご主人様は迷惑ですか？
She's giving you the sad face, the sad eyes. She put her sandwich down on her plate, and just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly.
そうですか。そうですよね。やっぱり。
You're making her sad, dude. Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped down heartfully, too.
ショコラ。
Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cold coffee cup, as my emotions dulled unimpeded by my judgment.
それでも
So,
それでもショコラはご主人様のところに。
her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own volition.
ショコラがいるなら、私もここにいる。
I mean, yeah, you guys are attached to each other. You guys are always attached. Like, if you go somewhere, then you goes there. You guys follow each other around. Like, Chocola goes somewhere and you follow her, yeah?
私もここにいたいと思う。
I think I want to be here too. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination.
うん。
I don't remember Chocola or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. Look, I need you two to understand. Someone's at the door. Alright, let's go. Let's go see
ご
who's
注
at
文
the
あり
door.
がとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. How much stuff did you order, dude? Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか。
Well, looks like you guys had an error. Nope, the stuff I ordered isn't here, but I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside the tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It was as if the side of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐ本社に確認しますので。少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Yeah, I can give you a few moments.
大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
Yeah, it was an error.
水月様の方もすぐにご入り用と思いますので、もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Accept my position. Huh? Out of all this, the mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss of words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I wasn't careful handling this stuff, it wasn't going to be a real big problem. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to separate all of this.
もちろん私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From looks of it, it'll take 2 hours or more. But to have it re-delivered would take double the effort too.
ちー。
Hey you guys. That's right, I have a lifeline.
にゃにゃですか？
Oh, popped out of nowhere.
猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
Alright, see you later. I'm exhausted. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing, lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Oh, thanks you for the tea. Thanks, Shikola. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon, I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find, and I really did need help this time. Mm.
じー褒めて褒めて褒めて褒めて
Praise you. Alright. I'll just pat your head.
にゃんにゃんにゃん
I'll just pat.
にゃ
Alright, just pat your head. Petting your head. Alright, let's.
んじー
I could sense the praise me aura coming from Shikola. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. I already gave her my approval. I just pat her head. I'm petting her head. I'm gonna pet her head. Look,
うにゃにゃにゃ
say,
ふしゃー
she's not
う
liking
にゃ
it.
にゃにゃ
Yeah, I'm petting her head. Alright. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two.
わーいご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃってよバニラ
Of course, I'm praising you guys.
やっほーうんうん柱の陰から見守ってた
Hold on, let me praise you.
まお
Hey,
まお
sorry if I'm petting you wrong.
まおまお
I don't know what I don't know what you don't like. I'm petting you.
にゃ
Alright, that's enough.
うんうんショコラご主人様のお役に立てましたね
Yeah, you're helpful. You were helpful.
やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんですねね
Yeah, it's also difficult to work alone. It's really stressful.
うんうん猫の手でも存分に役に立つ私たちがいなかったらまだ仕分け続行中だと思う
I mean, it's a shitload of boxes. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They lean forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Now you're making things
そう
more
ですか
sad.
やっぱりダメですか
Now you're making them even more sad. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
お掃除でもしてきますせっかくですし
She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. You made her sad. Chocola isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. For how much she cared about me, it was all the more reason to stay the course.
ご主人私たちがいたらそんなに迷惑悪い子
No, it's not a bother at all. And you guys are not bad cat girls. You guys are good cat girls. She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here.
悪い子じゃないのにダメなの
It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it.
うーん
She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She quietly stared directly at me.
人って難しい猫にはそういうのはわからない好きならそばにいたい少なくとも私はそう思うけど
Vanilla.
ショコラのところ行ってくる
With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsiderate way of thinking, isn't it? Cat girls do not understand that. Having heard that she said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. Must be really pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? In the sudden quietness of the bakery, I closed my eyes, shook off the bitter smile on my face as I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. Damn, dude. Yeah, I broke Master's cup. Let's just say the cup broke by itself. The cup broke by itself.
あれ、今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Well, nope. They're not here. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. Just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shiguru got home.
ごめんバニラ。なんだっけ、また旅だっけ。
No, it was not catnip.
だいたいそんな感じ。
That isn't the right word at all. Yeah. Chikoa, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit?
ああ、はい、少しだけ。でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主人様。
There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
じゃあ私、何か飲み物買ってくる。
How nice of you, Vanilla. Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay?
了解、任された。
Alright, I'll leave it to you. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chikola. Aw, look how sad she is. Look at that face. You can't say no to that face, guys, right? You can't say no to that. Well, maybe people can say no, but that face is so adorable. The constant breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chikola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
ショコラ、帰ります。
Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chikola's head.
たまには、ご主人様に電話してもいいですか。
Yes, you can call me.
また、ご主人様のところに遊びに来てもいいですか。
Yeah, you can visit me.
ご主人様は、ショコラたちのこと、ちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか。
Yes, I'll think about you guys every day.
ショコラは、離れてても、ご主人様って、呼んでても、いいですか。
Shit, this is so sad. Yes, it's okay to call me Master. Even though you're far away, yeah, it's okay to call me Master. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will.
ご主人様、ごめんなさい。ご主人様。
Oh shit, man. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I felt empty. Maybe because you are empty, dude. Maybe because you are. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chikola's head as gently as I could.
ご主人様は優しいですね。
I don't really think I'm kind at all.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
Before, Chocola closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラをご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Ah, of course I remember that. Alright, we're gonna have a little story. It was a cold day half a year ago. So this is the story of how he met the two of them. Chocola and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies and took them home with us. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew bigger. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at
あ
home.
の時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
I mean, yeah, you guys were in an unfamiliar house and you guys gotta get used to it. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shiguri.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as she rements about the past.
ショコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも。
Ah, I definitely do remember that. A flashback. To them. It was a few days after we brought Chocola and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnutrition and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて、声も出せなくて手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。
Damn. It's kind of sad.
そしたら
And then, it's alright, I'm with you two, so don't
ご
worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。ずっとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、
How
なんで
nice.
心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。
Shira.
あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。
That is true. If you didn't help them, they wouldn't be here. But you did. So you're really kind for that.
あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled at all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that would seem as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could see back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご主人様と一緒に。
Chocola's voice, her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Of course, Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocola and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the day would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
Vanilla! My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat by Chocola.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。
You guys get along.
たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。
Like I said, you guys are getting along. You guys are such great friends with each other.
だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
Her smile was gentle like the setting sun. It was a warm and soft smile. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら
There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Flying out to dictate Chocola and Vanilla's happiness. There was no other thoughts in my mind, except for those words that continued to strongly resonate in me.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She smiled with tears in her eyes. It was a bright and honest smile. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
He's letting them stay. It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
大丈夫です。ご主人様がいるだけで、ショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。
I mean, yes, he's finally surrendered because of the words that you guys said, which was heartfelting. I think that's how you say it. Like heartfelt, like such heartfelt words that will penetrate a heart. So yeah, he changed.
いやよいやよも好き
So he
な
changed his mind.
だね。
The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. And here, I thought they were acting immaturely. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。お肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら 脂身最高。
Meat sounds good. Sounds good. Is that what you all been eating at home? Fatty tuna and fatty meat. Sounds good. Sounds delicious. Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads. I don't know how you say that word. Disheveling their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to buy that shampoo you two like, don't we? Oh yeah, the shampoo! That was in the last episode.
おー、ご主人かっこいい。ついでに松阪牛も買おう。
Alright, we can buy some beef too. Well, today is a celebration, so why not?
やったー！お祝いパーティーですね。
Well, it's not only a party, it's not even a party with the three of us, but yeah, let's make it a party, just the three of us.
ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Just for today, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocola and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. But then what's gonna happen? Oh, it's an intro. Just giving us an intro. Alright, I could jam out to this.
She
That was a nice intro. It's a nice one. Alright.
はーい、ご主人様、ご主人様。
Master.
見てください。
What do you want me to look at? Oh, your outfit!
この制服すっごくいいです。めっちゃ可愛いですよ。
Yeah, they're really cute on you guys.
感激、ショコラ感激ですよ、ご主人様。ショコラ超可愛い。スカート
Wait.
ひらってやって。
What?
ひらっ
Flip?
て。
Don't do that! Don't flip your skirts! Don't do that! And you guys should also cover yourselves as well because I can see something right there.
こう、ひら、ひら。
Flip!
あ、
Quit
ご
flipping the
主人
skirt!
はショコラのことエロい目で見てる。
Ah, come on! I'm looking at you guys with perverted eyes.
いやー、ご主人様のエッチ。
I'm not a pervert. You guys are showing me. Okay, if I was a pervert, then why are you showing me? Stop fooling around. The two cowgirls comedically showed off the uniforms they had just received. Swamped with work, I turned away from them.
ご主人様、ご主人様のお店の制服、ショコラ似合ってますか？
You guys look amazing. Yeah, it looks really good. Although it was last minute, I'm glad that we found something decent.
うんうん、よかったよかった。選んだのは私だけど。
It looks good on you too. Vanilla, I'm counting on you two, okay?
まあ、できる範囲で頑張る。はーい、ご主人様にも褒めてもらっちゃったね。
Of course, I'll praise
明
you
日
guys.
から一緒に看板猫として頑張ろうね、バニラ。せっかくご主人が用意してくれたし、適度に頑張る。もう素直じゃないんだから。バニラもひらってサービスしちゃいなよ。ほらほら。
But don't flip her skirt, Chicola. Don't flip Vanilla skirt.
私はそういうことする猫じゃな、ショコラ。
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
ダメだって。ふにゃ。それスカートじゃな。ふにゃ。にゃー。
Where the heck are you grabbing her? My catgirls sure are energetic. I looked at the four-looking catgirls out of the corner of my eye as I wiped the trays and tableware. We open tomorrow, huh? The necessary ingredients were already in the refrigerator and the decorative plans for the shop had arrived. I thought I'd sound more excited about all of this, but naturally, that wasn't the case. The time did fly by when we were trying to get everything prepared though. I reached for the business cards that had just arrived that morning. Alright?
にゃにゃにゃ。ご主人様、何ですか？それは何ですか？
They're business cards.
おー、これはもしやショップカードというやつでは。
Yep, you got it right.
すごいですご主人様。お店の住所とか電話番号まで書いてますよ。
Yep, it has everything on it.
お店の情報がもろバレの一枚。
Yes, a card will tell you where the shop is and what's the phone number.
個人情報保護にうるさい時代に危機感のない。
No, that's exactly what business cards are used for. She knew about protecting personal information, but not about business cards. Well, it was true that it would be a pain if I was in some sort of strange business or something.
おめでとうございます。おめでとうございますご主人様。
Alright, thank you. Hold on.
ふしゃ
Am I petting you wrong?
ー。にゃ
Alright, there we go. Alright.
ー。おめで、こんなに素敵なショップカードならあっという間になくなって満員御礼ですね。
It would be nice if everything went like that. I rubbed the high spiritual chicle on the head as if that dream had been granted. I already did that! I just patted her head! Well, the character didn't, but I did with the remote. If she was already this genuinely happy about things, I began to feel like it all might go well. It really was reassuring to have someone else here along with me. I found myself thinking about that all again. there. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and see you guys later. Cursing Gamer out.